y'all. It's God Mama here. Looking at God's all my God children, my God family, my loves. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna do a little bit. This one. Okay, I'm on some hungry shit right now. That part right there. I'm hungry. Is it big? I'm up on some fat girl stuff right now. Real shit. Making me some a low take corn. I got some of these Popeyes Cajun seasons. Oh my god, that this is a lot. Yeah, a little bit of change. But I don't know why, y'all. Ever since the holidays, mainly ever since Juneteenth. What's going on, Diva? Girl, you said somebody trying to get you homeless. They trying to make you homeless. Mm-mm-mm. I brought my cards to the table today. I get done with this corn. I'm gonna do a reading, all right? But I gotta eat first. Now just mm. Mhm. I made me some corn. I put Cajun seasoning on it and some grated Parmesan cheese. I got lucky. That part. I forgot to get certain condiments when I went to the grocery store the other day. But I'll be back in a few days. I'll be going grocery shopping again. Thing about it is like it was very too much going on in that damn grocery store. I swear to God. Mm-mm-mm. That damn Cajun seasoning though. From Popeyes. That's the say Cajun sparkle. That shit good on this corn. Um, Oh my God. I had to go rinse my mouth and stuff out too. Cause corn, that part right there. It get messy. That part right there, it get messy. Right? So, y'all, I'm back. And I got my cards here too. When I be out in the community room, if I be out there, I won't be using cards and shit out there, out of respect for my community. You understand? I ain't going outside and doing no tarot or nothing like that either. If I don't got like proper tools and stuff like that, to protect the environment, the energy in the environment, you know, that part right there. So I'm gonna use this deck of cards here. It's like a gaming deck to assist me with reading. And I'm gonna use my energy deck, the energy oracle cards, and then I'm gonna use this deck here. Okay, Lord. So off back, you seeing a blessing coming in, okay? Somebody you need to leave your environment. You need to leave away from a person. You understand? Period. It's like somebody you got some shit going on, right? And it's like the environment, people causing chaos or destruction or trying to destroy some shit, all right? So somebody gonna have to leave a certain environment. I ain't gonna lie, that damn fire alarm or whatever the fuck alarm been going off for a good hour right now, now. And I don't know why it's been going off so long like that out there. Peace, love, and light. But yeah, it's giving nuances and stuff like that. People doing irritating shit. That part right there, that's the word, irritating and things like that. You know, irritating, annoying. You understand? Oh my God. So I was hearing speaker knockers the other day, y'all, and it's like some readings I put out before in the past, like 3 years ago, 2 years ago. And the other day I was reminded about those videos. One where it's like low key I damn near was like up talking Drewski's success, right? Period, up on Instagram. Then outside of that, it was another one where it was like I was speaking to myself and they were speaking to me about stuff that I got coming and going on and shit like that, right? So a lot has already passed. I had to go redo that read and go watch it again. A lot has come to pass, but we at this point, at this part now where it's like so annoying, so annoying, so annoying, so annoying. So annoying, so annoying. Bye, bye, bye. Ignoring your calls now. Trying to stack this money from wall to wall now. All I want to do is stunt and ball now. Broke boys hating, they want me to fall down. So that's what I'm hearing. It's speaker knockers and stuff. And somebody is like, you had to get back to your grind. You understand? You had a bunch of niggas, broke ass niggas, and niggas with broke mentalities and energies coming after you and stuff. More than likely exes if you are feminine. Some of y'all, you big boss, big boss man. You got haters. You understand? Period right there. That part. I ain't want to say big boss nigga. You understand? Big boss man. You hear me? And it's like motherfuckers been hating on some real ass shit. And it's like you had to get back to your shit. Cause it's giving like you started being nice and stuff. So people, they must have forgot who the fuck you was. It's giving some people they ain't ever knew. They never really knew who you was and stuff like that. Peace, love, and light. So this shit crazy, my baby. Yes, it's like y'all, some of y'all, you just gotta stop fucking with a person. You gotta cut their ass off cold turkey and stuff. Some of y'all, you just gotta block people because some people don't know no boundaries and shit like that too. It's like you telling them to go away or you're not fucking with them is not enough. You understand? And in certain cases and situations, they getting pissed off, they getting mad, my baby. They stalking your social medias, they talking shit under your posts and stuff like that. You hear me? All kind of shit like that. So I just pretty much found the culprit. That's why I don't recommend dating multiple people or being, with same zodiac signs and all of that type of shit and stuff like that. Then you got the ones that be lying about their zodiac signs and shit. But energy don't lie. You understand? Period. So there's somebody that had to get cut off, right? Because that person was like on some weird shit, lying about your character, your nature, and all kind of stuff like that because they wanted to keep you. Somebody they wanted to keep you and they wanted to keep other people away from you. So they did. It's saying, listen, period. This shit reminded me of the shit from the Bible. Okay. They did a bad thing to do a good thing. That's what they thought they were doing. So they sexually exposed you. You understand? This person had some sort of a camera around or something like that when you had an encounter with them, a sexual encounter, okay? Somebody. And it's like that person, they did that shit because they knew that you were a perfect fit for somebody else that took they bitch before. You understand? And if the person didn't take they bitch, they fucked they bitch. They did something like that. And this person like still had to work close with that other person and all kind of shit like that, you know. So it was like they grew a vendetta, okay, for that other individual, right? And it's something about a prophesied time and a woman and all of that type of shit coming through and things like that. So this person, they all got the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got some knowledge ahead of time because of some sort of a prophecy. Not only that, you know, divine time and orchestration, all that type of shit. People already knowing you were coming. You understand that type of shit. So it's like somebody got to you first. You understand? And then that person was trying to do everything that they can to overturn some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody else was leading, right? And it's like they feel like that person is not equipped to be a leader. They feel like that person be doing underhanded shit and things like that. Perhaps they even knew, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the person could have wanted you to assist them with like taking that person and whoever else down. You understand? But when you talk to the Lord about it, because you somebody who's always consulting and talking to the Lord told you that the Lord put that person in that position. It's almost like what we was talking about before when it's like the crown come from God. You understand? Period. The crown comes from God. So when you asked about the situation and shit like that, God them told you the straight up truth. Like, oh, bro, he just this guy just bitter. You know, he's bitter because the ex woman was cheating on him with that other person and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they still be around each other and shit. This man get a whole lot of praise from the community. They don't know what his dirt is. The community don't really know the man's dirt. You understand? Stuff like that. This person wants to expose it all, but use you as a scapegoat to do so because they want to still appear upright to their community and shit like that. You the outsider coming in, but they don't know that you the one that God sent in type shit too. And it's like you the one that's supposed to come in and help restore balance and I guess put people in check and shit like that. Cause some people been out here moving in a foul way with no integrity and no dignity. I don't know what the fuck it is, right? Some all kind of bullshit, right? So it's like you were somebody that God was sending in anyways, but this person, everything happened the way it's supposed to. You understand that part right there? Because it's given like you've been going through it, okay, for like the past 3 years because you ran into that individual, okay? So my thing is this person spread a whole lot of lies and shit like that, and that had you being watched. People been watching you and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Not just watching, spying, like to see what's going on in your life. You know, they done said that you like a prostitute, a street rock walker, or not even just that, you a gold digger, all kind of shit like that. They done said a bunch of foul ass things about you. So, and they said it into people, said it, okay, said it to people, you know what I'm saying, who are like, is giving elite type of people and stuff like that as well. You know, they were talking so much shit about you to certain people who could have helped you with your mission because you were on a mission and stuff like that by God. You still are. Okay. We got a victory here, right? So this person could have helped you to achieve this victory faster. Okay. This person could have helped you achieve this victory quicker and things like that. But this person put you in a line of fire and shit like that because they were broken hearted and shit and they wanted to get back at a friend who had sex with their previous partner and stuff like that. So this person was trying to use you to do the dirty work, use you to go up against the leader, to challenge the leader, all that type of shit. Now I'm gonna go ahead and tell the truth. You did going into a battle with the leader and stuff like that, but not because of that other person. You understand? But because the leader assumed you was working with the other person against them and that challenged you and shit like that. And then it's like that person challenged you, you could not back down. Okay, was out of I don't know what the fuck, but it's giving like romance or some shit was formed out of that shit between you and the leader, the boss, whoever it is. It's giving Big Daddy. You understand? Period. I don't know who that is, but that's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that Heavy D Big Daddy song. Somebody they could drive in a big body, car like a Cadillac Escalade or something else, something that's big, and is giving that. Okay. Whoever they is, they be doing it big too. That's what I'm hearing too. But it's like this person was slandering you to a whole community of people, not just a person. You understand? It's like they literally try to throw you under a bus. And I'm gonna just keep it real. When you first met the person, the situation, the connection was non-sexual, non-intimate, all that type of shit, but they made it seem like it was. You understand? This person could have been somebody who was very, very physically attracted to you when they met you. You understand is what I'm seeing here with the second chakra, Archangel Ariel. You were probably very beautiful with the Angel of Love card there as well. Okay, so this person could have been charmed by you off back. Okay, though they had bad intentions and things like that, the person was still calling themselves falling in love and shit like that with you, right? So that person could have love bombed you. You could feel like it's love bombing. Love bombing is only a love bomb when you feel like that shit ain't real. What they, they telling you they love you out of nowhere and shit like that. You understand? And you don't really believe it. So it's like a bomb. You understand? Like getting dropped up on you. Okay. Anxiety here in the reverse. So you're in a victorious period of time right now, and you're not worried, not bothered by anything. Okay, some of y'all, that's what the time is coming to. Some shit gonna have to get shaken up. Somebody you trying to avoid a storm that you gotta go through that shit. Okay, period. Because it's given like somebody, it's because of whoever you connected with in your environment, whoever you was caring for and stuff. They've been talking about this lately, but it's the truth. Certain people been out here sleeping with their enemies and shit like that, right? So we got care and connection here, blossom in abundance next. So victory, anxiety, caring connections, and blossom in abundance here. All right. So sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, underlying energy. So you very high vibrational at this time, reading in between lines, some about some plans, a strategy, a divine plan or a strategy and stuff like that as well. With the communities here, as I'm seeing, they plan and the community is coming up with some sort of plans. They could be letting you in up on the plans or something. You could be very intuitive with a sixth sense here. Okay, so you know when things is coming together. Okay, coming together for better. You understand? That's what I'm hearing. Coming together for better. All right. That just reminded me of a freestyle, that I did, and I don't even what the fuck. It was to a Yo Gotti song though, that part right there. So we got victory, anxiety in a reverse, caring connections, and blossom in abundance. I feel like you have no anxiety or less anxiety when it comes to a certain connection or certain connections that you have with other people, especially your one-on-one connections. Is what I'm seeing here. A lot of love is growing between you and other people, and your finances is growing. Okay, so it's giving that. It's like a garden. Okay, you could have had a time in your garden or something in your life or it seemed like the finances wasn't coming in quick enough, the flower wasn't sprouting or things like that fast enough for you and things. But this is a reminder that everything takes time, okay? Especially those things that need to grow, right? You think we gonna plant a seed, God wanna take me there again. You plant a seed and then the next day you go look at the dirt to see if the seed already sprouted. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't sprouted yet, So then the next day you go do it again after that day. You understand? And it still ain't sprouted. Okay. It's about a week later. You go look at the dirt and the seed still ain't sprouted. Your ass go and dig it up. Oh my God, real shit. You want your ass go dig the seed up. Like, oh, this shit must be not working. There's something wrong